Don't forget to subscribe, like and share and comment. 2023 Cadillac CT5-V Blackwing. Cold Midwestern winters are tough for mega-powerful tire burners. After all, the Cadillac CT5-V Blackwing can blow off its rear tires on a whim even in warm weather on its summer rubber. With reduced traction from both the road surface and the Pirelli winter tires, it's a matter of surviving rather than thriving. The logbook commentary reflects this, with some suggesting plopping a couple of sandbags in back to get more force on the rear tires, and reports of leaving the CT5 parked and taking another vehicle when a big snowstorm hit. Others attributed the fact that it could get around at all as a testament to its outstanding level of steering and chassis communication. Of course, most of the winter the roads are cold but not snow-covered, where the CT5 does just fine. But any kind of exuberance behind the wheel, which is all but unavoidable, leads to wheel spin early and often. A big V8 paired with a manual transmission has a way of doing that, a combination getting rarer by the day and one we'll be celebrating long after it's gone. But the CT5 isn't all pomp and bluster, which makes it even more remarkable. Despite its bombastic performance, it rides with a sophistication that's lacking on many comfort-focused luxury barges, and we continue to jot down superlatives regarding its large rear seat and trunk. Since our last update, we've had 2 services. A 15,000-mile oil change that also called for new wiper blades cost $290. And we went in a couple hundred miles early for the 22,500-mile service because the oil life monitor was starting to chirp at us. This latest one included a cabin air filter, and the $30 charged for labor to install the $40 filter makes for a jealousy-inducing hourly rate. The total with the oil change was $254, for a grand total of $739 spent on 3 regular services thus far. The CT5 also prompted us to do an over-the-air update to remedy a recall for the daytime running lights possibly not deactivating when the headlamps are on. Because the CT5 was also prone to wander on the winter tire setup, we also had the alignment reset at the 15,000-mile service. Just to confirm everything is in its place, especially since there have been a couple impacts in its past. But we categorized that $130 charged to the damage and destruction category. There have been a couple reported instances of a grind accompanying a gentle 6th to 5th downshift, but it was not repeatable enough to try to have it diagnosed. Otherwise, there have been no new issues. That most of the last 10,000 miles were spent during winter and a few extended road trips probably explains our average fuel economy ticking down 1 mile per gallon to 16 miles per gallon overall. But spring is here, and the summer tires are going back on this week. Let's go. While she meant it in a much nobler context, Maya Angelou's quote "nothing can dim the light which shines from within" seems to apply quite well to our CT5-V Blackwing. Our feverish praise for Cadillac's brightest ever 4-door never wavered, although it has taken a couple pauses. Most recently, there was a $5,563 month-long pit stop to repair or replace every major passenger's side body panel and various trim pieces crinkled by a kamikaze deer during our second try at initial testing. But, like we said, the light from what is arguably the best sports sedan ever created isn't easily extinguished. Video maestro Carlos Lago sums up the CT5's all-around awesomeness: "It's everything I could hope for or want from a daily driver sedan, comfortable, bonkers fast, subtle-looking, but also childishly loud. Part of the loudness is that the engine starts with an extra raspy blip during a cold start, which we enjoy every time. To that, we'd add that this car's sizable trunk makes 5-person weekend getaways possible. We don't understand, though, why there's a hands-free unlatching feature when the lid can't power itself open all the way, requiring a hand to complete the task. Our CT5 has gotten out to see more of our corner of the world, traveling to Toronto, Indianapolis, Pittsburgh, and Virginia International Raceway for this year's Lightning Lap, where it did a few laps of its own and earned a track outline sticker on its rump. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share and comment.